Alright folks, buckle up because we're diving deep into the world of canine combat and it's gonna get intense. Let's talk about raw power, the kind of muscle and force that makes you take a step back in awe. The Rottweiler is built like a Sherman tank with thick necks, broad chests, and powerful legs. We're talking about a bite force of around 328 psi, enough to turn bones into powder. But hold on, because the Dogo Argentino isn't backing down from any fight. While they might not have the same bulky physique as the Rottweiler, these dogs are incredibly strong for their size. And their bite? Let's just say it's legendary. We're talking about a bite force that can reach up to 500 psi, putting them right up there with some of the hardest biting animals on the planet. Imagine that for a second, 500 pounds of pressure per square inch. So while the Rottweiler might have the edge in terms of sheer size and mass, the Dogo Argentino packs a punch that can't be ignored. It's like comparing a heavyweight boxer to a Muay Thai fighter. Different styles, different strengths, but both capable of delivering devastating blows. The Rottweiler's strength is all about power and control. They use their weight to their advantage, pinning opponents down and delivering crushing bites. The Dogo, on the other hand, is more about precision and speed. They strike quickly and with incredible force, aiming for vulnerable areas and inflicting maximum damage. Who would win in a battle of strength? It's a tough call, man. We've talked about strength, but what about speed and agility? In the animal kingdom, sometimes it's not about how hard you hit, but how fast you move. And when it comes to agility, the Dogo Argentino might have a slight edge. These dogs were bred to chase down swift prey across rugged terrain. They're surprisingly fast for their size, capable of reaching speeds of up to 25 miles per hour. That's like a furry missile, man, darting and weaving with impressive agility. The Rottweiler, on the other hand, is a bit more of a powerhouse. They're not slow by any means, but their build is more geared towards strength than speed. Now, in a confined space, the Rottweiler's size and strength could be a major advantage. They could use their weight to pin the Dogo down and unleash their powerful jaws. But in an open environment, the Dogo's speed and agility would be a serious problem for the Rottweiler. Imagine these two dogs facing off in a dense forest. The Dogo Argentino could use the trees for cover, darting in and out, landing quick bites before the Rottweiler even has a chance to react. It would be like a game of cat and mouse, with the Dogo wearing the Rottweiler down with its speed and agility. So, who wins in the speed and agility department? It's a close call, but the Dogo Argentino probably has a slight edge. Chapter 3. Temperament and Intelligence, the Mind of a Warrior. We've talked about brawn and speed, but what about brains? When it comes to a fight, temperament and intelligence can be just as important as physical attributes. The Rottweiler, known for its unwavering loyalty and guardian instincts, is a highly intelligent breed. They're quick learners, eager to please their owners, and excel in obedience training. But beneath that calm exterior lies a mind that's always calculating, always assessing threats. They don't just react, they strategize. They analyze their opponent's movements, looking for weaknesses, waiting for the perfect moment to strike. The Dogo Argentino, on the other hand, is a hunter through and through. Their intelligence is primal, instinctual, honed over centuries of tracking and bringing down dangerous game. They possess an almost supernatural focus, a laser-like determination that's both impressive and a little bit terrifying. When a Dogo Argentino locks onto its target, nothing else matters. They enter a state of flow, their minds and bodies working in perfect harmony to achieve their goal. It's this unwavering focus, this refusal to back down, that makes them such formidable hunters and such dangerous opponents. Now, in a hypothetical fight, both breeds would bring their unique mental strengths to the table. Chapter 4. Endurance and Durability, the marathon versus the sprint. Let's talk about staying power, man. The ability to go the distance, to weather the storm, to keep fighting, even when your body is screaming for you to stop. This is where we see a fascinating contrast between the Rottweiler and the Dogo Argentino. The Dogo Argentino, with its lean, athletic build and history of hunting large game, is a master of endurance. These dogs were bred to chase down prey over long distances, sometimes for hours on end. They have this incredible ability to regulate their energy, to pace themselves, to keep going even when they're exhausted. The Rottweiler, on the other hand, is more of a sprinter than a marathon runner. They're built for short bursts of intense activity, like taking down an intruder or protecting their family. They've got explosive power, but they're not designed for prolonged physical exertion. Now, in a short, explosive confrontation, the Rottweiler's raw power and ferocity would be hard to beat. They could overwhelm the Dogo with their sheer strength and aggression. But in a longer fight, a battle of attrition, the Dogo Argentino would have a distinct advantage. Think about it, a Dogo Argentino, with its relentless drive and ability to withstand pain, could wear down even the strongest Rottweiler. The Rottweiler, while incredibly tough and resilient, would eventually start to tire. So, who wins in the endurance department? It's clear that the Dogo Argentino has the edge here. Chapter 5. Hypothetical Fight Analysis. Who emerges victorious? Alright folks, we've broken down the strengths and weaknesses of both breeds. We've talked about their bite force, their speed, their intelligence, their endurance. Now it's time to answer the million-dollar question, who would win in a hypothetical fight between a Rottweiler and a Dogo Argentino? It's a tough one, man. It's like trying to predict the outcome of a fight between a grizzly bear and a Siberian tiger, both apex predators, both incredibly dangerous, both capable of inflicting serious damage. The Rottweiler, with its powerful build and bone-crushing bite, could potentially end the fight quickly. If they manage to get a hold of the Dogo Argentino, it's game over. But the Dogo Argentino is no pushover. They're fast, agile, and possess a bite force that's even stronger than the Rottweilers. If the Dogo Argentino can avoid the Rottweiler's initial onslaught, they could use their speed and agility to their advantage. They could tire the Rottweiler out, landing quick bites and wearing them down until they can't go on any longer. Ultimately, the outcome of this fight would depend on a number of factors: the age and size of the dogs, their individual temperaments, the terrain of the fight, and even just plain old luck. It's a coin toss, really. But here's the thing, folks. This is all hypothetical. Outro: Respecting the Titans, a call for responsible ownership. So there you have it, folks. A breakdown of the epic showdown between the Rottweiler and the Dogo Argentino, two incredible breeds, each with their own unique strengths and weaknesses. But let's be clear, this was a purely hypothetical exercise. We're not condoning dogfighting in any way, shape, or form. What do you guys think? Did we miss anything? Let us know in the comments who you think would win this ultimate battle. And don't forget to like and subscribe for more epic animal showdowns.